Hello everyone. Welcome back to the other episode of the Project Idea Learning series in Codersarts. So in this video, we are going to develop a new project. For this is basic idea of developing a project for students. So which is Agri shop, in which we are going to connect the agriculture shops to directly to the consumer. No any mediator is going to interfere in this process. So how we can implement it and how we can resolve the problem, and by using this agriculture application, Android application. So how we can implement it, so let's see. So here is we are moving to the introduction part. So in introduction we can see what the name we are going to give is the Agri shop. Okay, so you can do any of your name according to your need and requirement. So what is the objective of creating this project is to create the online platform to allow the farmers to sell their product directly to the consumer. Sorry. So what is the target audience that we are going to focus on? Farmers, consumer interested in the farm fresh products, and the students aiming to develop the e-commerce application. Okay, so these are the basic target audience we are going to see about the agriculture shop. So moving to the next slide, what is the market overview and the problem statement? What is the current challenges we are going to face? Here we have implemented. Farmer often faces the difficulty of getting the fair prices of their project due to the intermediaries. Okay, so there is a lot of intermediates present in the market, which is not going to give the actual rate and actual MRP of the seeds and the fertilizers to the farmers. So what happens in this? There is a limited access of the broader consumer base. So basically, there is a lot of broader consumer base in our country as well. So the farmer can sell there to the limited people. Like in an area, they were not able to send their seeds and grains to other states and other things. So by using this application, we are going to solve it. And consumer faces a lot of sourcing prices, organic and sustainability grown produce. So these are the basic challenges that we are facing in this currently in the market. So what the solution we are going to provide is basically agri shops. Okay, so agri shop bridge a gap between farmers and the consumer, ensuring the fair prices and access to all the fresh products. Okay, so all the fresh products we are going to sell in our application. So let's see how we can implement it. What is the key feature that we are going to provide in this application? So we are going to create a user friendly interface. UI interface is very important thing that the user can feel. And we are going to create an intuitive design for easy navigation used by the farmers and the consumer. And we are going to do the localization of the language as well in our application. So and second thing is basically the product listing, and we are going to show some detailed listing with the product description, prices and availability. And third thing that we are going to do, integrate payment integration, secure payment gateway for the smooth transactions. Like we can going to integrate the Razor Pay or any other payment gateway according to our need and requirement. And we are going to manage the order management system, efficient system for the farmers to manage the orders and the track deliveries. And the fifth one is basically a resource section and information about the sustainable farming practices, organic gardening and many more. And the sixth and last but not the least is basically a review and rating. Allow the consumer leave the feedback, helping other buyers to make the informed decision. So these are the basic key features that we are going to provide in our application. In our project, it is for the demo project and for any of the industry level project. So let's move to the next slide. So how we can going to implement it? Basically, we have 5 phases of implementation. First is the user design interface. We are going to design the mockups for the consumer interfaces, focus on simplicity and accessibility. And secondly, we are going to create a backend for it. So basically, what the backend we are going to use is in PHP. We can use Node.js, any of the tech stack we are going to use for the backend development. For the APIs and the other stuff, we are going to set up the database setup for the product listing and user information and the transaction records. So what is the things like we are going to integrate the secure payment gateway like PayPal, Stripe and Razor Pay and etc. And thirdly, we are going to implement modern front-end development. Is basically implementing the user for the modern framework like React Native or any other Android application if you are able to run it. So fourth thing that we are going to conduct a testing also to testing functionality. So we are in the fourth phase. We are doing the testing thing and the conduct through the testing functionality and usability and security. And the fifth one is not but least, but basically we are going to deploy our application on Google Play Store, and if it is in iOS, we are going to provide it on the iOS store as well. So these are the things that we are going to implement in this application. So what is the benefit and the future scopes? Basically, benefits are for farmers direct market access, fair pricing, and increased income, and for consumer access to fresh, organic, and sustainability growth. Basically, both win-win situation for the farmers and the consumers by using our application. And for students, they are hands-on experience for in developing the real-world e-commerce application. And this is very important for the students. And the future enhancement that what we are going to do is integration of advanced feature like AI driven recommendation, real time inventory updates, and many more. And expansions to expansions to include the wider range of the agriculture products and resources. And the last one is the basically potential collaboration with the agriculture organization for the additional support and the outreach. So so that's all about the agriculture application. So thank you everyone. So if you have any other project idea or any of the project idea that you wanted to develop, you can just drop a mail to the contact@codersarts.com. So we will always ready to help you. So thank you everyone.